Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are fractions which have the exact same value but are just written differently. For example, some equivalent fractions to a half are 2/4 and 4/8. These fractions, although written differently, have the exact same value as a half. If you look at this pizza, you can see this more clearly. Whether you eat a half, 2/4 or 4/8, you're eating the exact same amount. If you're asked to write down an equivalent fraction to a half, all you need to do is to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. To get from this fraction to this fraction, you can see that the top and the bottom have both been multiplied by the number 2. And then to get from this fraction to this one, you can see that the numerator and the denominator have both been multiplied by the number 4. Because to find an equivalent fraction to a half, you can multiply the top and the bottom by whatever number you want, you can have an infinite number of equivalent fractions to a half. Infinite means endless. So I'm just going to remind you. So I want to find an equivalent fraction to a half, so I'm just going to pick a number. So I'm going to times the top and the bottom by 20. So 1 times 20 is 20, and 2 times 20 is 40. So here we have 20/40 is the exact same value as 1/2. It is just an equivalent fraction. So you can see here I've chosen another number, which is 15. So I'm timesing the numerator and the denominator by 15. So that gives me 15, and 2 times 15 is 30. So 15/30 is an equivalent fraction to a half. So here we have another fraction, 3/4. I'm going to write down an equivalent fraction to 3/4. I'm going to choose any number I like, so I'm going to choose 12. So 3 times 12 is 36, and 4 times 12 is 48. So 36/48 is equivalent to 3/4. Now sometimes in an exam you could be asked to find the equivalent fraction with the denominator or numerator already given. For example, so 2/7 is equivalent to something over 28. Now to do this we need to think, what did we multiply the 7 by to get 28? And the answer is 4. So we therefore have to multiply the top by 4. So the fraction, which is equivalent to 2/7 with the denominator 28, is 8/28. So let's try another. Once again, you've been asked to find an equivalent fraction to 4/5, which has a numerator of 16. So again, ask yourself, what do I multiply the 4 by to get 16? The answer is 4. Therefore we multiply the 5 by the number 4 as well. So 4/5 is equivalent to 16/20. Remember, 4/5 and 16/20 are the exact same value, they're just written differently. Now it's your turn to answer some questions. Pause the video and try these. How did you get on? Here are the answers. If you answered any incorrectly, have a look back through the video and then try again.